Welcome back. Well, if you find out you have diabetes, you might think that eating delicious food is over, but that's not the case. Joining me now live from New York are musical legend Patti Labelle and nutritionist Liz Ward. Good morning, ladies. Thanks for joining me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love our patriotic theme today, too. We talked about that a little bit. But first off today, Patti, you found out about your diagnosis about 20 years ago. So tell us what were your first thoughts. This is kind of a wake-up call for you, right?
It was a shock also. Knowing that my family members had passed on with amputations and losing eyesight, and when I heard that I was a diabetic type 2, it scared me. And so I realized that I had to start changing my way of cooking because I'm a cook. I cook all of my food. So instead of frying my chicken, I would start sauteing my chicken and doing kale greens with no oil and all that jazz. And my macaroni I still made, but with low-fat cheese. And instead of milk, I would use the Hood calorie countdown beverage. And I've been having great meals, and they're still fun in my kitchen because whenever I cook, my family runs in to get what I made, and it's all like low fat, no fat, and great food. But that seasoning makes the trick: garlic and habanero peppers, unsavory.
I love habanero peppers. Liz, what tips do you have as a nutritionist to kind of help people apply these changes to their life if they do get diagnosed with diabetes?
Well, as Patti said, it's a shock when you get diagnosed, and don't expect to make all the changes that you hear about, overnight. It took her a while. It was a process, and she'll tell you that. But, one thing you can do, let's say you're going to the supermarket today or tomorrow, you can choose foods that are lower in carbohydrate and lower in added sugar, or just sugar in general, and that will help you to control your blood glucose levels better. So something like calorie countdown instead of dairy milk is going to significantly reduce how much carbohydrate you're taking in, and it won't change the taste of anything that you're making with milk or even in your coffee or in your cereal, but it will get you a lot less carbohydrate. And we do have some recipes here on the table that feature the calorie countdown beverage.
Absolutely. And Patti, what would your best advice be to someone who does get diagnosed here? Because it was a scary moment for you.
Who will be diagnosed with diabetes? It would be great to see a nutritionist like Liz, and start doing better things for yourself, like exercising and things that I don't like to do, but I have to exercise. And making sure your intake of food is the proper intake for a diabetic. And not only for diabetics, for people who want to live a better lifestyle, they should start doing this also because it's great tasting. Like I said, that garlic and habanero pepper and savory foods, that's the answer.
Always the answer.
And the Hood calorie countdown beverage is great.
Sure. And then, Patti, what's next for you now that you've written a book? What are you thinking?
I'm doing TV shows. I'm doing Oprah Winfrey's Greenleaf. I'm doing Star, the lead Daniels on Fox. I'm doing Netflix with Alan Arkin and Michael Douglas, and I'm on tour. It's called the Come As You Are Tour, and I've been touring forever and ever, and I won't stop.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to all those things. Patti, Liz, thanks so much for joining me this morning.
Oh, thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys both so much. All right, you guys, we'll be right back with more of The Morning Show.